Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm back. Been buying like mad here. And time to start cleaning shit up. So let's go ahead and run this vidya. I mentioned on Facebook that after the case I did at Nationals of the museum collection, of course, you know, the patches, the primary pieces patches, they really jumped out at me. And I said, yeah, I looked at the checklist and I said it's a doable set. So I've been slowly, keyword is slowly, kind of knocking those out a little bit. So this one is Ortiz, Pedroia, David Price, and Manny Ramirez. Sorry for the glare, but there that. And these are the base versions. I'm at 99. I'm only going for the 99 ones. So there's that. And then there's another Red Sox variation here. This is Bogarts, Ramirez, Betts, and Pedroia. Nice looking cards. I love multicolor patches. So there's that. There's the Pittsburgh Pirates of McCutchen, Polanco, Cole, and Marte. I have to double check what the set number is, like how many cards are in the set. I know the majority of the teams have two cards per team, so it's gonna be like around like maybe 50 or 60. Cespedes, Cologne, Granderson, and Syndergaard for the New York Mets. Good looking patches on that one. The Reds, who is this? Joey Votto, Phillips, Hamilton, and Duvall. Kind of like that camo patch up there for Votto. It's pretty slick. Miami Marlins, Stanton, Gordon, Ozuna, and Yelich. There's that. And the last one, Tigers, Ian Kinsler, Martinez, Cabrera, and Upton. The funny story about this card is the guy had a picture of the Royals quad on as his picture on eBay, but the description said Tigers. So I messaged him and I was like, you know, hey, just out of curiosity, is it the Royals card that you have pictured, or is it the Tigers card that you have in the description in the title? Which one is it? He said, I'll have to get back to you on that. And I was like, that's cool. I'm interested either way. I don't care if it's the Tigers or the Royals. The price was good. It's like, either or is fine by me, but I would like to at least know which one I'm getting. He says, yeah, I'll get back to you on that. And then I never heard from him again, and I just got the card in the mail. So there's that. Nice going, AJ Seller. Anyway, those are knocked out. There's just a little bit of baseball. You know, baseball's kind of starting to phase out a little bit, and football's back and starting to get back in the swing of things. But I picked this up on the super duper cheap because growing up, the Rockies became a franchise here in Colorado in 1993. So it's the first time we got a taste of big league ball here in Colorado, and this guy was on the expansion franchise. He was a big deal back then. Andres Galarraga. Cheapo on-card autograph. Looks clean, looks nice, and of course tribute always looks nice. So wanted to get Andre in a Rockies uniform just because it reminds me of my childhood a little bit. So there's that. I got that one. Next up, my one Achilles heel in the hobby. I can't help it. These things are just too beautiful. So if I ever see one come up on auction, I'll always try and go for it. Or if I see one that's reasonably priced and I have the ability to submit a best offer, I'll try to do that. And I finally submitted an offer for this one, and the guy agreed, and I was happy with it. I wish I could get that. There you go. You kind of 2004 Finest Greats autographs out of Topps Finest. This is the X Fractor variation. Lou Brock. These are numbered at 149. Everybody says, Brett, do the set, and I was like, it's impossible, because Topps Finest has a deal where they'll make several different variations of a set and only put certain players in certain variations. Like Sandy Koufax, Bo Jackson, and King Griffey Jr. are all in this set, but they don't have the X-Fractor variations to my knowledge, to the best of my knowledge. I've never seen them. I don't think they're going to do that. they're not gonna, these are numbered out of 149. They're not going to make Koufax and Griffey sign 149 of these, as well as 50 of the gold, 99 of the red, you know, and the blacks. No, the blacks are 99. The reds are numbered to 25. So it is actually an impossible set to do, but nonetheless, the cards are absolutely gorgeous. So there's Lou Brock. Last but not least, I saw this as a buy it now price, and I couldn't resist because one of the best years for baseball products, you know, back when Upper Deck was still a powerhouse. 2007 UD Premier, both baseball and football were just gorgeous. I saw this 19 of 25, buy it now, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Will Clark, insignias autograph. These are just so clean and so pretty. And I did not own a Will Clark autograph, and now I do, and I'm happy to have it. Fun fact, Will Clark was my brother's favorite baseball player growing up. And then he kind of turned into a douche and stopped paying attention to sports and gave me all of his cards, and I'm reaping the rewards now. So, good on you, bro. And last but not least, I saw the shine on this bitch, and I had to have it. Did not own an autograph of this guy, especially since he recently went into the Hall of Fame, and I said now's the time because this thing is pretty. This is the Bowman 2017 rookie reprint autographs. This is numbered out 25 of Mike Piazza, and this camera is not going to do this card any justice, and I apologize for that, but it is simply gorgeous on card autograph. This would be a fun set to do. I would just be overwhelmed by the prices, though. And I think I got this for a steal. So I was like, it's one of those things, if I don't do it now, I might kick myself later. So there is that. And that'll do it for baseball. Next up is a little football here. I got a couple Broncos picks-ups here. I mentioned this in the Facebook page, how this is my new favorite Broncos player, and I hope he sticks around. Jordan Taylor, nothing special, it's just a Crown Royale. It's numbered out of 225. You know, whatever. But I'm telling you, these dudes with long hair, I don't know what it is. I have some sort of sick fetish with pro athletes with long hair. I don't know what it is. But anyway, there's that. Happy to have it. I'm not going to go balls deep on him. You know, he might not make it. I think he's a good player, but is he good enough to go balls deep on? I don't know. Maybe if some prettier ones come along, I'll go after him, but just nice to have one. And then finally, after, I don't know how many years, Drunk Trojan 1 and I were talking about these, how it's about time they finally got some old school Broncos autographs. Finally, you know, they started doing it with Steve Atwater, and then this guy, they started getting this guy's autograph in. 1/3 of the Three Amigos Vance Johnson out of Prestige, numbered out of 100. I knew I was going to get this card, I just didn't know when, and then I had some PayPal money, and I just bought it now. Thrilled to have Vance Johnson. This guy reminds me of when I was old enough to understand football. You know, back, you know, early 80s, mid 80s, Vance Johnson. Three Amigos. So there's that. Happy to have it. And then it was Sevens who posted a picture of this in the Facebook group as, you know, a lot that he got, or a bunch of cards that he got in, and I saw this and I was like, yeah, well, I'm going to have one now. Speaking of cards, Broncos players from my childhood, Carl Mecklenburg. Beautiful design. Just simple, clean design, on-card autograph. My mom used to work for a hospital here in Denver called Mercy Hospital, and Carl Mecklenburg partnered up with Mercy Hospital, and they did a whole bunch of fundraisers. So there's some pictures of Carl Mecklenburg holding me as a baby, because he was always at the hospital and he knew everybody there. So I have a bunch of autographed Carl Mecklenburg stuff that was in my dad's bar that he built in the basement when he was still alive. So, like, I mean, I have mugs with Mecklenburg's autograph. We have, you know, T-shirts, and one of his favorite sayings that he partnered up with Mercy Hospital was, "For mercy's sake, sack him." So I have a bunch of inscribed autographs that say Carl Mecklenburg, "For mercy's sake, sack him." So that's a pretty fun little side note. Anyway, joined a group break that Dawkins 311 did of a case of the 2017 certified, and as always, my stalker team is the Buffalo Bills. I will always get the Bills one way or another in a group break of football. So I didn't even pay attention, kind of forgot that the break was actually happening, and then, Will sent me a message and said, hey, you got one of the bigger hits of the case. And I was like, well, what, you mean to tell me that I hit with the Bills? What the hell? He's like, do you want to see it? I'm like, nope, I want to be surprised. So he sent it out to me, and I mean, I guess I can't complain. That's Zay Jones, rookie patch auto. It's numbered out of 199. It's a cool looking patch. And I gotta be honest with you, I could bash on Panini all I want, but just the base card design that's certified this year is well done. In fact, I did a personal box myself. You'll see another card later. But, I mean, just the base cards, I think, are pretty slick. They got that little holofoil shine to the back of them. They're clean, simple design. And I think they're solid looking base cards. I really do. So I just happen to have those lying over here next to me. Alright, next up, while at the card shop buying those boxes of certified that I did, I saw that on the discount wall, the owner had 2015 Topps Field Access boxes for $30 a piece. So I went ahead and took a gamble on one. Is 4 autographs per box. $30. Oh, shit, I'll take that gamble all damn day. So I got 4 autographs. 2 of them have already made their way comfortably into the slat box, and the other 2 I pulled out. Just nice to have. Back in the day, this would have been a monster. This would have been a very nice card. The only problem I have with Field Access is that it's really difficult to see the autograph on these cards because they're using the actual game pictures and which is fine. I think it's a cool idea. It's a cheap, fun product to bust, I think. Topps Field Access. So anyway, Todd Gurley rookie auto, and this is the copper version, so it's numbered out of 99. And this card is worth less than dog shit right now, but I'm still kind of holding out hope that this kid is going to be something. I'm kind of holding out hope. I could probably trade this away or move this, but I'm kind of a small part of me wants to keep this and see what he does. If he gets behind a solid O-line, if he can show up like he did his rookie season, that's what I'm talking about. So I got this. It's a little fun. And then in the next pack of that box is just a Brandon Cooks regular auto, not numbered. So I was like, all right, well, okay, I'll hang on to this too. I don't have a Brandon Cooks, so here he is. So there's that. All right, moving along. Speaking of that box of certified I did, I took a gamble on. Had the itch, had to bust something, man. So the rest of my hits were meh. But I got this guy right here. This is TJ Watt, certified potential gold, numbered out of 25. And I was like, oh, cool. I don't know who this guy is. So I started looking at his prices online, and I was like, oh shit. Well, maybe I should hang on to this for a little while. Everett was like, yeah, either you can sell that now and probably make a good little tidy sum on it, or hang on to it and see what he does. So I agreed to hang on to it for a season to see what he does. But yeah, the red variations, number to 75, are selling for 40 plus, and this is the gold, number 25. So I'll hold on to this, see what happens, unless of course an offer comes my way that I just simply cannot refuse. There's that TJ Watt. Saw this for a buy it now. Had to have it. A, my obsession with tight ends, and B, because I just have a deep fondness for this product. I busted a shitload of it in 2010 because I fucking loved this. I loved this product. Can't help it. This is numbered. Come on, focus. Yeah, 9 of 10. This is Vernon Davis. Always liked Vernon Davis. See that there? Yeah, you get that effect on there. Just a Vernon Davis short print base auto. The little, I'm not sure what you call that effect. I think the term for it nowadays is lava. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But anyway, it was a cheap buy it now. Didn't have a Vernon Davis, and I love tight ends. He did win a Super Bowl with the Broncos, which is kind of tight. He was a front runner for luckiest sumbitch in the NFL that year. But yeah, Vernon Davis, just happy to have it. Saw this once again on the same night. I saw this for a stupid quick buy it now. I was like, yep, I don't have an autograph of this guy. The card looks clean. I like it. 13 of 25. I'm thinking of a number. 69, dude. Jared Allen. Out of 2012 certified, the gold. So, didn't have Jared Allen. Now I do. Getting on the big stuff. So at Nationals, I believe it was Sevens who was like, well, you know, besides set cards, who were you looking for? And the first name that popped in my head was Joe Montana. And so I bought a Joe Montana from RBI. And then afterwards he was like, well, what are you looking for next? And the next thing that popped in my head, I don't know where it came from, it's completely random. I said, oh, Pittsburgh Steelers for some reason. Just popped in my head, I don't know. So I got back from Nationals and I started going deep into Pittsburgh Steelers. No rhyme, no reason. I'm just doing it. So this one, paid a pretty penny for this. The mirror out of certified mirror signatures, Jack Lambert. So didn't own a Jack, and this is not numbered. Oh no, it is numbered. There it is. Let's see. It's going to be really hard to see that numbering. 17 of 25. So I don't know if this is like a mirror gold or whatever. I'm not sure. Not too familiar with the product, so I don't know what all the variations. But anyway, it was pretty. Jack Lambert, Steelers. There it is. Another product set that I have a severe weakness to. 2016 Donruss, the Legends Series autographs. I just, much like the 2014 Finest Greats, I see these cards and my sensibility, my common sense just switches off, and I have to try and get these. Saw this for a stupid buy it now price. Rod Woodson. I already have the Jordy Nelson of this, so I figured I don't have a Rod Woodson. I'm currently working on Steelers, so I went ahead and snagged this, and oh god, these are pretty. 42 of 50 Rod Woodson. Love the Legend Series. And my last Steelers pickup, put a bid on this, kind of forgot I bid on it, and ended up winning it, which is a nice little surprise at the end of the day when you get that text message. 4 of 25 out of this year's Unparalleled, the High Flyers of Hines Ward. Neat looking design. Unparalleled, looks cool. I just wish they would put one more hit in the product at the price point. But I mean, you know, like beggars can't be choosers, whatever. So there is Hines Ward. Cross him off the list. And like I said, that is number 25. Speaking of high flyers, literally and, you know, metaphorically, Michael Irvin, the Frosty the Blowman. Once again, another card I put a bid on. I kind of forgot about it, and then I got the ding at the end of the day. It says, pay for your shit. And it was this, so I'm kind of happy to have it. Didn't have a whole bunch of Cowboy stuff. But, yeah, 22 out of 25. Michael Irvin, the highest of high flyers. So, there's that. Plus, the card looks pretty. Been saving this one as my cell phone goes off. Picked this up. I was determined to get this card because I did not have an autograph of this guy. It's fucking pretty. I wanted it, and I was gonna get it. Nobody was gonna outbid me, and I was relieved I got it at the price I did because I thought it was gonna go for way more than what it actually went for. By the way, 19 minutes, longest video I've ever done. I love it. Speaking of the Legend Series and Donruss, although this is a very cool design, I'm still privy to 2016 just a little bit, but this is still gorgeous beyond belief. That's Brian Urlacher, the Legend Series, and that number is 7 of 10. And just pretty. Just pretty. I'm reminded why sparkly things and shiny bits are great. And here's a prime example of that. So there's that. Couple more cards left, I promise. I'm not used to making videos this long. The King, K Midas. We do Razzes every Saturday in the Facebook group page. Saturday is Razzle Day. And he listed this boy up, and I was like, I do have an autograph of him, but this is clearly my style. It's pretty, and I jumped in on the Raz, and I ended up winning it, and I'm happy to have it. Steve Young, out of National Treasures, the Notable Numbers set. Bob was working on this set. Could not finish it because they paninied him and put a 1 of 1 in there. It was Ron Jarowski, Jaws. So he could never finish it. So he's currently breaking up the set, and I've got actually a couple more that I won from him coming on the way. But there's that beautiful 3-color patch, and numbered 1 of 15. So there's that. So I was expecting this. I was happy to have this card, and old Bobby threw in a bonus that I was not expecting, and I'm still kind of overwhelmed by it. And once again, thank you, Bob, for doing this. Unnecessary, but he threw in the Rod Smith, and it's just gorgeous. And once again, 3-color patch, beautiful white cardstock. Sticker autos, yes, but still very, very, very pretty. Once again, also numbered to 15. Alright, 2 more cards left. Last card, I didn't have an autograph of this guy. Went into the Hall of Fame, saw this, submitted an offer for it. The guy accepted it, and I was beyond thrilled that he did, because this thing is beautiful, and I do not remember these cards, and I don't know why. 2006, Topps Finest. Just a Ladanian Town. Just a gorgeous LT. It's just pretty. That's all I can say about these cards. They're just pretty. They're not numbered. You know, there's just autograph. There's a hologram. They're not numbered, but still just pretty. And like I've said many times before, when Topps Finest wants to get on its game, they got their shit together. Topps Finest is just one of those products that you don't get a lot of hits in a box. I think it's 2 hits per box you get, but God, that shit is just pretty. It's just beautiful. All right, coming up on 23 minutes. I apologize for the length of the video. Last but not least, a lot of you know the story behind this card and have yet to show it on a video. So without going into too much detail, Odell Beckham Jr. Select Rookies rookie jersey auto from 2014. I originally owned the redemption for this card, and Panini they were never gonna fill it, so I took it upon myself to actually go get it, to track it down. But anyway, there it is. It's the right variation. My redemption was the red version, numbered out of 30. So I went ahead and I just tracked it down. Moral victory, kids, and principle is the word of the day. So there's that, and I'm happy to have it. Justice has been served, somewhat. So there's that. So that's all I got. That's it, man. I appreciate those of you who stuck around for almost 25 minutes. I mean, I'm starting to feel like this film not yet rated, except I would need to be outside. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys, and take her easy.